This is Mr. Fernandez, and what I'm going to do right now is create a little tutorial so you can understand what are we going to do with the new assignment, Google Earth Ancient Greece Geography. So the first thing that you have to do is go to my site and then look for Greece files. Click on Greece files, then you're going to scroll all the way down and look for a file called GEOGEGOANcGreece2018 Ancient Google Earth. And then you're going to click on the arrow. That one actually will open it in Google Earth, and you're going to have it there. It's going to look like this, isn't it? With all these points activated here. So the first thing that I do is in temporary places. So I'm going to move it, control click, cut, and I always move it to my places, which is over here. Control click, paste. There it goes. So now this is the folder actually that I have there with all these points. You can see everything is activated there. Let me see. And then I don't need the search. I'm doing this. There it goes. So this is the entire file, isn't it? And all this is what you have here. Let's review what you have there. You have the regions of ancient Greece. You have also the islands, name of the islands. You have the name of the seas around the area over there. And then you have the main map, which is this one. I overlaid it perfectly already, so you don't have to move it. And then you have the polis, or ancient cities and locations that we will study for the next month. So your first task, if you check the papers that I gave you, it's organize these properly. So let's say that I start with the islands. So I got the islands, and I know, for example, that I have Crete. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to click on Crete, control click, get info, and I'm going to move Crete to the island of Crete. Done. Okay. Then I have Sicily, which is here. I don't have an icon for Sicily. I will need to create one. If you can create one for Sicily, that will be awesome. But I have Sardinia. So then I'm going to click here, get info, and I'm going to move Sardinia to the island. There it goes. You got to proceed with all the islands first. Then after that, do the seas. I'm going to activate the seas. And let's say I know that this is the Adriatic Sea. So then I'm going to activate the Adriatic Sea. Click, control click, get info. And I'm just moving the labels to their correct locations. So move all the seas, move all the islands, and then you're going to have also the polis and the regions. Again, I'm going to deactivate everything. I don't need it. I'm going to start with the polis. These ones. These ones are the ancient cities of Greece. I need to place it in their correct location. In order to do that, I will use the center map of Greece, which is here. So I'm going to zoom in. And here you have with little kind of temples the location of the cities. So I'm going to take one. I'm going to take Ithaca. I'm going to control click on Ithaca, get info, and I'm going to start moving it towards the map. If you double click and you have this material with you, I can find that Ithaca actually is this island over here. So then I'm going to move the point into Ithaca. I label 1. Then I'm going to see, can get Knossos. I'm going to click on Knossos, get info, and then I'm going to move Knossos to their correct location there. I can move the same. I can get Delphi, control click, get info, and I start moving Delphi to the correct location of Delphi over there. So basically your first task is to start moving all these points to their correct location. Once I move the map out, I can see that they are perfectly located where they are. They were in ancient times in Greece. Perfect. So now you locate the seas, the maps, and you locate also the islands. Now we have the regions, these ones. You also have a map with all these regions. So one of the first things that you need to do is actually check in your map, the map that I gave you in class, colored, and then get those regions and place them in their correct location. You know that Peloponnesus will be there. Once you locate those, I highly recommend you to elevate it a little bit because you're going to do polygons too. So relative to the ground, I elevate this a little bit there and extend the side to the ground. I can see that I elevate the label because I'm going to tilt it, and you know that you tilt it by pressing the I and moving like this. And then when I go double click, the label is floating on Peloponnesus. So we want the labels floating on the areas there, like this. 360, you can see how it's in Peloponnesus. And the next thing that I'm asking you to do, which is fun to do, and you are experts in doing this already, is creating polygons in the areas. So you can use your material again, because you have polygons there, and follow the same color. I don't remember which color is Peloponnesus. I think it's yellow. So I'm going to try here, style and color, area, that's going to be yellow, and I'm going to put it here, okay. I'm going to give 35% opacity, and then I'm going to start tracking the Peloponnesus, isn't it? There it goes. Just go here. Just super quick, but try to be precise, but try to move quickly. Don't just take too much. Look at how quick I'm going, but accurate. You can just go around these areas. And then I complete my Peloponnesus. Then I said, okay, isn't it? Here is the polygon. You can see it here. I will need to rename this because this is Peloponnesus polygon. So Pelop, that's it. So I know that it's the Peloponnesus. And I'm going to put it next to the Peloponnesus over there. There it goes. Name with polygon. Now every polygon should be elevated a little bit. And you know how to do that too with altitude, isn't it? Always relative to the ground. Don't elevate it too much. I would say that's enough. Extend the sides, and perfect. You create your first polygon of the first area of ancient Greece. It's going to be a pretty cool map. You proceed with the next one and each one of the areas. So now you have, for example, the area of Attica. So you check your map, move Attica to their correct location. There it goes, the Attica. Remember, we want the labels elevated, so altitude relative to the ground. I'm going to elevate it a little bit there, extend the size to the ground, done. And now I'm going to draw what is Attica. In Attica, you have to go to your material, check the area approximately, and draw it. Remember that the best way to draw first is when you're perpendicular. So I'm just doing that there. And then I'm going to, I think it's red. I don't remember. You can see it in your material. Style and color. This one. Let's go with red. Okay. 35% is a good opacity. And I'm going to start drawing. So you get the area of Attica there. There it goes. So this peninsula. You go around. This is an island actually in front. So then you finished. Pretty cool. Don't forget to elevate it relative to the ground. You can just elevate it a little bit there and extend the size to the ground and say okay. Perfect. Then I'm going to tilt it. Remember pressing the I. Fantastic. Now you have two areas, two regions that are marking the geography of ancient Greece. Okay, so that's very, very important to do. So don't forget to do that section there. Well, once you finish all this part, labeling that, you're going to concentrate and do mini videos that show the geography around the polis. And that's fun to do. I'm going to deactivate everything. Let's say that I'm going to activate one of the polis that I place. I think, Ithaca. Perfect. So I'm going to zoom a lot in Ithaca. I want to show where is Ithaca, how Ithaca looks like. And I'm going to produce a mini video. Now, I cannot produce it here because what happened, that's Ithaca. So that's an island. You can see the topography. And moving the end, I want you to do a 360 with Ithaca kind of like that, isn't it? I want to show that it's in an island. I want to show the terrain. So I want to show it small. You do one loop reverse. If you want, you move a little bit there, you show the island, that's it. But you're going to produce a little video, and in order to do that, you use the camera here. So then you click on that one, and a camera appears here. I cannot click because I'm recording a video of the screen right now, but what you have to do is you will go here, click the red button, then you click the microphone, and you have to do a clip of 30 seconds. So if it's recording, then it will say, this is the island of Ithaca. Let me show you a 360 small view of Ithaca, and you will do a loop. As you can tell, there is a big plateau in this area. It's surrounded by water. I can see you know, a little bit where it's located, next to the mainland. You can describe a little bit that, and then say thank you so much, that's it. And you click here because there's going to be a save button, save it. And it's going to make a little icon of a video recorder. So that one should be here, next to Ithaca. Then you proceed to the next one. You do you go to Knossos. That's located in Knossos. Then I activate Knossos. Then you go here. Knossos is in Crete. So, and then you prepare. Maybe you want to start zooming out. Then you do little camera. 1, 2, 3. Record. Talk. 30 seconds only. So this is the island of Crete. Knossos is located in the northern part of the island. Let me show you the geography of Knossos. And then you zoom in. And when you zoom in, try always to tilt it so we can see if there are mountains or not in Knossos. I'm going to tilt it there. There it goes. Perfect. There it goes. So that's the island of Crete. So I want you to show and talk a little bit. Look and see. It's an island. It's not flat. It has a plain in the center. And there is really a lot of mountains. There is a little island in front of Knossos, which is located in this area. So let's review one more time what you have to do. Number 1, download the file. Number 2, locate all of these in their correct location. Use it, everything that you can. Number 3, you draw the polygons. And number 4, you produce tiny small videos that talk a little bit and show the geography of each one of these points here. That should be your project, and you should keep it all here. One more thing, very important, that I forgot. Because it's yours, you should change the name of this folder, isn't it? Now it's going to be, mine will be Daniel. Let's say that I'm in a black class, black. Oh, sorry, let's see, oops. I went all the way there. So here, so control click, rename. So it will be Daniel black class 2019. Something like that. And you put your name, the class in 2019. And this is the one that you're going to save. You want to save it, remember, highlight this one, file, save place as, and then save it in your desktop. And that's it. You should be all set. Thank you.